Hello. All right. So now you guys can hear me. Awesome. Awesome. But now the video is gone. So but the video is gone. ... Alright, this is awful, confusing. I just don't know why it's not working. Alright. At least so you guys can hear me, I can talk to you guys. Lol hashtag GFX. I'm hearing myself as I talk, and so it sounds weird in my headphones. Okay, so I just heard the video go over so you guys can hear me. Perfect. So it's a little bit delayed, but let's see how we can duel this. Let's put that up. Oh, there we go. Alright, can you not do audio and desktop presenter at the same time? I don't want it to be, it's okay if it's watermarked, I don't even care anymore right now. I just want to get this thing up. Alright, here we go. Desktop presenter.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Alright. Thank you for that introduction, Wirecast. And boom! We now have audio and video. Perfect. Alright. Yes. There may be a Wirecast watermark. XD. Alright, so now we're back. We're in session. Alright, this is exciting because it's working a little bit. Or at least so we think it is. And someone's calling me right now. I gotta message him. Alright, so anyway, I'm just gonna wait for live screen. Alright, so here we go. I'm just waiting. I'm looking to see when it... Oh, I don't even know why I'm doing that. I gotta start the tutorials. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Will. I am the content manager and senior designer for Freedom. Really exciting here. And what I want to talk to you guys about, specifically in this, is tutorials. That's the thing for this Tuesday. And, you know, tutorials Tuesday. We're going to here to help you guys. And we're really excited. So what I want to go into is I came into this unprepared with something set because I wanted to do what you guys wanted me to do. So what you guys want me to do, or what tutorials you want me to do, that's what we're going to do. So if you guys want, go ahead and tweet at MCNGFX. I'm going to mute myself because that's awful. Sorry, just hearing myself talk is like bad. But if you guys, and I know guys, please don't hold or judge the quality against us. We're still learning, we're still experimenting. So you know, during the first couple weeks, we're gonna have bad videos. We're gonna have good videos like Adam's video, which is amazing. It's a trial. You know, we're experimenting, we're trying new things, and so that's really what it goes with when it comes to making videos. So. What I want to get into is your tutorials. I want you guys to tweet at MCNGFX with your tutorial, what you guys want to know. Use the hashtag GFXTUTS or GFXTUTS, and we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to wait for you guys to go ahead and send that through. I'm not sure exactly how far it is, but I'm going to go ahead and load up Twitter. And also, this is a Q&A too. If you guys just have questions, feel free just to go ahead and ask. You know, it's really exciting. So intros, you guys want to know intros. I'm going to write some of this down just so we get some general ideas here. Where's my pen? There we go. And if the audio gets too loud or too quiet, let me know. I want to try and adjust this as well I can so that we can, you know, make the most of it. And all right, so let's see here. And also, if you guys like the stream and it pulls up and it tweets, you know, I liked that YouTube video from at MCNGFX, we will retweet it. So if you guys want to shout out, that's the best way to do it. Just like the stream and go ahead and add it to your favorites because, you know, it's going to be one of your favorite streams eventually because we're planning on doing this every single Tuesday. And so you guys can just imagine how better the show will get as it goes on. You know, first shows are never really amazing. and I just want to get a full show done and engage with you guys as much as possible. And I'm not sure how big the delay is, so I don't want to leave like blank time where I'm not talking. But so far we have intros, and the tweet or our Twitter is at MCNGFX, and so far we have intros, which intros are, you know, they're not my strong suit. Like, I can make a very like cool 2D intro, but you know, we'll see about that. I want to go more, I mean, YouTube related, that is kind of YouTube related. But intros or outros, all right, we can do that. Or when you guys say outros, are you talking about end cards specifically? Or are you talking about, you know, like an actual like outro where it's like, hey, you know, boom, and moving? Because there's many different ways to do that. Something like Freedom does and that kind of stuff. So let's see. What else do you guys want to know? Oh, question, Will, do you play Darude Sandstorm? I'm actually not much of a gamer. Like, I used to be. When I first got an Xbox like 5 or 6 years ago, I started with Call of Duty World at War, and I got max prestige on that, and then I went to, I think I hacked that actually. I think I got to like 2nd or 3rd prestige, like legit, and then I hacked it. And then I got MW2, which was by far my favorite game of all time. But so we have a banner request and banner requests. But yeah, no, I have not played that. All right, thumbnails. Thumbnails would be a good one. But I actually want to get into like a full video on thumbnails and talk about like in depth, you know, thumbnails and how they work, because I want that to help, you know, gamers as well, not just like designers. OBS project is free, no watermark, plus HD. We might have to try that. I'm going to write that down. OBS project. All right. Thank you for that first art. I dig the name too, first. All right, awesome. And sorry we can't follow all of you guys on Twitter right now, because our follow, you have to have under, if you follow 2,000 people, it automatically locks you down, and then it goes based on how many followers you have to if you can follow more people. So I think what I'm gonna have to go do is unfollow everyone who didn't follow /GFX on Twitter, and then follow you guys who actually follow us. And and yes, Maddie, I do not know what Darude Sandstorm is. I'm sorry. And let's see, intros for anyone over 500 subs. Brick Production says if you have 500 subscribers, he'll make an intro for you. So hey, that's really cool. And that goes for everyone, right, Brick? Not just graphic designers, right? So we have a lot of motion graphics requests. That's good. So I'm gonna write that down as well. And this gives me a good idea of what videos you guys want to see on the channel. And that's another thing I want to ask you guys while I'm talking to you guys. Darude Sandstorm is a song. Thank you, Nova. But so what do you guys want to see on the channel? You know, what type of content do you guys want to see? I know you guys want to see more tutorials, and that's what we're trying to do with Tutorial Tuesday, a day dedicated to tutorials. But let's see, motion graphics. That's what I was gonna write down. Motion graphics. And again, I just want to say, you know, this show is not going to be perfect. Some of you guys might like the show. Some of you guys might think this is the worst live stream you've ever seen. It's a learning process, I promise you. You know, as more videos we get out, the more live streams we do, they're going to get better. And so, thanks for that. Oh, you're welcome, Brick. You got that. Outros are Twitch video overlay. Oh, overlays. That's something I definitely think that's something that we're going to do, is that like live stream overlays. Live stream overlays. All right, let's see here. Banners, I dig that. How do you make an intro? See, intro is one that we're getting a lot of, so that means that we got to do that. And I mean, that's just one thing that we have to do. All right, you already tweeted that. Graphic designer. Thank you for the shout out, Nova. We really appreciate it. Learn to design. Check out the stream. Thank you, first Florist. I believe you're also first art. I need Twitter free GFX, so Ryan Beckham is in need of graphics if anyone wants to hook him up. GIF banners are actually, I think YouTube took them back, and that you can't make them anymore. You can't upload them anymore. But I can show you guys how to make them if you want. It's really simple. And then it just goes to how much time you actually put into it to make something good. Cinema 4D for advanced users. I might make a video. Okay, what did you guys think of my tutorial today? I think some people didn't understand where I was going at. I didn't want to like distract you guys with the video. I wanted you guys to actually listen to what I had to say, because it's really like an in-depth, like people think that creating a logo, like especially gamers, they think that making a logo is simple and it's just something that anyone can just do. And really it's not, because if you think about making a logo is what I said in the video, a visual representation of a brand. You know, it's a lot more in-depth thinking that goes into it. It's not something that can be done overnight. And let's see, can you check out my channel and rate it? Okay, Dylan, you want me to rate your channel? I'm honest. You can ask anyone. I'm a very honest person. So let's, you know, you want me to check it out and rate it? Let's go. Blade Runner. All right, so first impressions. I don't like the text. I don't like the layer styles that you chose. But I do, hey, a Facebook link with that. I mean, as far as like branding and marketing goes, that's perfect. Subscribe, call to action, perfect. And you, okay, if you made your background, I don't think you should say made by you on here. I enjoy the enjoy button, right, or not button, but right there. That's really cool. And you know, I like you called it out. I like it. The idea is good. I think you should just work on your colors and work on your text a little bit. And hey, you know, your graphic design could definitely improve, bro. And logos, you know, I want to do a logo kind of tutorial thing going on, teaching you guys how to make logos, because I didn't want to how do I say it? I didn't want to you know, just show you guys how to make shapes, because a logo is a shape. That's all a logo is. And oh, by the way, and that's another hint to Wednesday's video, the mystery video. It is you know, I can't wait for that. I feel like you guys are gonna have a field day with that. I feel like you guys are gonna love that. And then as it goes, all right, you like the video? Thank you. Cinema 4D for beginners and Photoshop. I'm thinking about doing a series of starting a you know, complete beginner's guide to Photoshop. You know, that's one thing that I think we need, is like a complete beginner's guide. So that, because I know if that was on there when I started graphics, it'd be a lot easier. G-U-I-D-E, that's how you spell guide, to Photoshop. All right, and I'm not a master at Cinema 4D. I've worked with Cinema 4D for a little bit, but I'm not a master by any means. After Effects intro tutorial, that's one thing that we've been getting a lot, so I'm probably going to show you guys a little motion graphics in here. Let's see, if you want anything from my description, you can use it. Is my channel sick? And now people are going to want me to go to their channels. I'm only going to go to one channel this video, so Tutorial Wednesday confirmed. It is not Tutorial Wednesday, no, although that's a good idea actually, but no. Let's see here. How does my channel look? All you people. Can you... That's what I might do. I think in every Tutorial Tuesday video, every live stream. Oh, you know, we might do that for the graphics podcast on Friday. We're going to record that on Wednesday, tomorrow. That's not the secret, by the way. That's why I said it. It's not the secret. But on you know, Friday, I think we'll go and we'll pick one person from the comments on this video and one person that tweets at us as well. Like, you have to tweet us your channel. If you tweet us your channel at MCNGFX, if you tweet us your channel, we may that's no promise, but we may go look at it in the graphics podcast on Wednesday. So I do Minecraft animations, beginner, decent. I do some basic Photoshop and C4D. That's awesome. Can you review my channel, please? Hey, just joined. What's up, Funky Man? I love your name. I like that you trademarked it. 23 Funky Man, everybody. That's awesome. Velocify, verified user. Let's go check out Velocify. I just want to check him out because he's verified and see what he's got going on over here. Look at that, 137,000. Welcome to the show, dude. Appreciate you being here. Let's go see here. Logo tutorial. I agree. All right, I think I need to do a logo tutorial because I made that in-depth video. I need to actually show you guys how to deal with the shapes. Let's see. After Effects intro tutorial. Who needs GFX? Say me. Soldier Raji. There you go. And cheers, buddy. Or cheers, bud. I got lucky. Yeah, you did get lucky. I mean, it's always the first. It only takes one. Minimal logo and abstract YouTube banners. I like that. Because one thing that I really want to encourage you guys is to begin thinking differently about YouTube and YouTube banners. and so abstract is different. Do any of you guys remember abstract graffiti? I just want to point that out. Do any of you guys do that? Abstract banners. Check out my channel, pretty new. That's I don't even Exist Designs. I probably destroyed the pronunciation of that. I want to show how to make an outro. Yeah, let's see. All these people are gonna start tweeting me their channels now. I need to tweet out the stream link, so I'm gonna do that here in a second. Actually, the link. Hey, Soldier Raji, or for all of you guys too, send me the link, not just the channel name, the actual link. Thank you guys. Can you show my channel, please? I really do want to learn to make my own channel logo and banner. That'd be so awesome. I know how to Photoshop works, but some basic tips from a pro. I mean, I guess, you know, in the actual term professional, I am a professional, but I do not consider myself a pro whatsoever. I think a lot of my work is still student-ish. I'm still a student. I'm 18 years old, so you know I'm nowhere near professional graphics level. I only have 4 years of graphics under my belt, versus people like Evan Eckert who have like 30 or 28 or whatever he has, you know. So I don't have like a ton of experience as I should, but you know, for what I do, I think I do a pretty good job. I enjoy what I make, and I think that's the biggest part of it. So my biggest tip to you guys when you're making something is don't make what you think other people will like. Make what you like, you know. Because I think when people make videos, they're just like, oh, I'm gonna make what I think the public will like or what I think people will like, and really you just got to make stuff that you like. If you think your graphic design or your logo that you just made is amazing, then hey, throw it up on your portfolio, throw it up on your channel. If you think, your outro is amazing, like, Dylan Watson, he's proud of that banner because he made it, he likes it, and that's why I dug it, He made it, it was all original, all him, and that's awesome. He wasn't trying to impress anyone, he was trying to impress himself, and that's where it gets into. And so just general tips. All right, general Photoshop tips. My biggest general Photoshop tip, learn your shortcuts. That is a big one. And if you learn your shortcuts, it saves you so much time. It really does. I promise you. It's so much time. And JunkTube, I'm 18 too. Hey. I just graduated high school. So if you just graduated high school, we're exactly the same, but let's see. I'm only a Cinema 4D designer at the moment. Hey, I'm telling you, don't limit yourself to one program, because when you get out in the real world of design, which I've worked for a marketing firm, I'm about to start interning at it's called Pirate Printing, and they do printing press. And you got to be versatile. Really, that's another big tip I would give, is you got to be versatile. You got to learn all the programs. You got to understand how everything works, because if you're stuck to one program, someone who knows that program plus Photoshop is going to take your job, because they know how to work that program as well as you, but they also know other stuff. So be very versatile. And Funky Man, tweet us your portfolio, and I'll be sure to check it out. Maybe not during the stream, but after the stream. If you guys want, send us your portfolios. I love looking through them. I love, finding those inspirations. Like, you'd be surprised how much inspiration I get just from, browsing Behance or browsing Dribble, or even just going on Twitter and, following designers, Inspiration comes from all forms. And, it's pretty cool. And Mini Waffle, I love your name, dude. Mini Waffle. What's the best free editing software? I have no money and I need good editing software. That's a good question. I mean, it depends on what computer you have. If you have Windows, I'm not 100% sure. I know iMovie with Mac it's so nice for people who are just beginning. It's not as advanced as if you had like Final Cut Pro 10 or Final Cut Pro 7, which I prefer Final Cut Pro 7, by the way. For like actual video editing, not just like Photoshop speed arts and stuff like that. But if you're on a Mac, iMovie is a great program to get started with. And the thing is, if you have QuickTime, like if you have a Mac, you can make speed arts. That's all you gotta. If you have a Mac, you can use QuickTime's recording software and then use iMovie and make all your speed arts. And Gamble, if you don't know what a portfolio is, it's a kind of like a website where you put all your designs up, and it's a place where, I mean, that's the best place. It's where you put your work up so that people can see and kind of, see what you're capable of. 33 years old at Nova, XCW boss. Dude, you're a legend. You have so much history. I like talking to older people because they have so much history. They know so much, and you can learn a lot from them. Please help me out and sub to me. Fearless Gaming. Boom, I'm going to subscribe to you. Right here, ready? Boom, subscribed. And by the way, I'm trying to subscribe to everyone as I can on. It's harder to subscribe to people on YouTube than it is to follow people on Twitter. So it just goes with just I want to subscribe to all you guys. I want to see all your work. All you guys are very talented and you're all creative, and so that's the best part. So definitely, I'll try and subscribe to everyone who leaves a comment in here. And thanks for the follow on Twitter, Hidden Pixel. Anytime, we try to follow everybody because we're a community, It's not like there are certain exclusive people that are just better than everyone else, because no one's better than anyone. We all think differently. We all have our own creativity. So, and yes, we do have a variety of ages on the stream. And let's see here. Can you give feedback about my channel, Disco Design? We're not doing. This isn't like a review kind of stream. I might do something like that. You never know. I'm gonna write that down. And we'll see. Review stream. We might do that. I might check some people out. And if you guys want to view my portfolio, it's in the description. Actually, my Dribble is. It's dribble.com/fish, FISH, and it's Dribble with 3 B's. And so if you guys want to see what I do, I found some of my old stuff and I uploaded it there. Actually, I'm not gonna. I don't want to get into me. This isn't about me, so I don't want to do that. But thank you, Gamble, for loving this channel. This channel loves you back greatly. There you go. How long is this? Well, once we actually start getting into tutorials, I'm not sure. It just depends on, if my voice gets dry or something, and I can no longer talk. I got 4 bottles of water. I've already drinking like 4 bottles of water. If you don't know anything like me, I am a fish. I'll drink gallons of water a day. It's awesome. Read my comment above, please. I missed it. Sorry, you're going to have to repost it. Or tweet it at us, Dylan. We can see all the Twitter. And yes, Brick, we'll subscribe to you as well. Oh, I missed it. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Boom, subscribed. I think GLP Maddie already subscribed to you. First art. Subscribe. Alright, what's up, Captain Ryan Gaming? How's it going? Nice portfolio. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And, hey guys, I'm not trying to make this spam, but obviously a good base of GFX. I started design team / Argo, I just want to say, when it goes to design teams on YouTube, they're completely different than actual design teams. And what I mean by that is design teams are meant to all work on one project and knock them out like project by project. Like you'll have a team of 5 people, and they'll all work collaboratively on one project to get it done for a client. And that's what a design team is. That's what a design team is. And so when you say you started a design team, really you started a channel for people to submit videos to you. So yes, Gaming Warrior will subscribe. I'll try and subscribe to everyone at the end of the video. I can't subscribe to you guys all right now, but I will do my best to subscribe to all of you guys. But as it goes, when it comes to actual design teams, a team works together to accomplish one goal. And that's what you have to do as well when you make a design team. Like that's why this isn't a team. Like we're not all collaboratively working on one project. We're a community uploading videos to help promote and support other graphic designers. And so that's what it means by this. And so when you say you start a design team, that's awesome. Really, it really is. But make sure that it's an actual team versus it would be really cool if an actual team, like a group of designers, got together and started making like one video was by 5, had 5 people working on it. That would be really cool to me. I'm gonna go and continue reading this, but is it just me or is the audio going through my left ear? It might be going through your left. I don't know. Game. I'm a bit OCD, so I make thumbnails the same as channel art. I'm as OCD and ADD as it comes, and it happens like all the time. Like I actually just got off work at 3 o'clock before this live stream started, and it's funny because like I was talking to one of the customers today, and like she said something to me, but like as I'm like talking to her, I'm like looking out the window and I noticed something. I can't even remember what I noticed now. But it was, and then she had to repeat herself because I like completely like blanked out. It's really bad. XSplit, I'm thinking about doing that. I think Freedom actually could provide me some better live streaming software than what I'm using, but I didn't really have time. Like I should have asked, but I really was just like, I'm just gonna set it up and see what works, and hopefully, I mean, it's working right now, so that's really cool. Like, I'm excited about that. But how do you get After Effects Mac? Effects is spelled with an E, Captain. But it is for free. I mean, they're really, see, I'm against pirating. Well, it depends on, like, I'm not fully against pirating, but for the most part, like, if you really enjoy a product and you use it to make money off of, I think you should buy it. And so I subscribe to Creative Cloud, and that's what I use, just because Creative Cloud, it gives you all the applications, and if you're a student or if you're between the ages of like 10 and 26, you can get it for $20 a month, and so it's really cheap. Adobe, I think it's just creative.adobe.com. You guys should check it out. And let's see here. It's only playing to the left. I feel proud you saw my comment. Really, guys, like, it's not that big of a deal, but I want to get more into tutorials. So still, hey, what do you guys want to see tutorial wise? I don't want to just talk for 2 hours. Let's see here. Wirecast is OP, overpower. I know how you feel, bro.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Yeah, Wirecast is a troll. Show my channel. I'd love to see it on here. Well, hey guys, I think I might do a channel review thing. I really think I do, because you guys obviously want to see it. So I think I'm gonna start a series. You guys heard it here first. I'm gonna start a series. I might record the first episode after the stream and upload it tomorrow for Wednesday. But I'm going to make a series where I review channels. And I'll get one of you guys in a Skype call, whoever the owner of the channel is. And that's something I want to do with Designer Spotlight, actually. And I messaged the people who I accepted for the Designer Spotlight. They never got back to me. But I wanted to, get in a Skype call with them, go over their channel, and, like, go video step by step, what was going through your head, what were you thinking, and get, like, really into the meat of, like, what they were doing. And, yeah, and none of them responded, and I felt like, what the heck? Come on, guys, I'd love to, work with you guys, but we'll see. I might do that though. So, do Cinema 4D tutorials. I'm not an expert at Cinema 4D, so I don't know if I'm qualified to do Cinema 4D tutorials. I tried a long time ago, but I just never really used it. I mainly used Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. Which InDesign I only used like a little bit because it's a publishing product, or a publishing application, not publishing product, but publishing application. And I never really, I only used it occasionally for, doing, brochures and stuff like that. But a tutorial idea. Show us how to get 7 billion subscribers overnight. All right, Nova, it's really simple, all right? If you want 7 billion subscribers overnight, which is that's every single person in the world. It's really easy. Really, what you got to go do is you have to go on Twitter, and you have to tweet at MCNGFX, hashtag 7bill, B-I-L-L, subs, O-V-N. All right? Exactly that, and I'm not going to repeat it because it's exclusive. I mean, not many people can do that. And so you go and tweet that at MCNGFX, and then, okay, we're going to go into it. And then you'll wake up the next day and you'll have 7 billion subscribers. And I'm not kidding, guys. That's the truth. That's what'll happen. So just tweet that at us and it'll happen. All right, don't get pirated software. They could have malware attached to it. Just rake up the money and then buy it. Yeah, I mean it's a better feeling to work hard for something and then get it versus just pirating it and then feeling like, oh, I only could do this because of illegal activity. So let's see. Hey, Faceless. Yes, I'm gonna try and get a face cam. I thought about it and I'm gonna try. Oh, he was commenting someone else. Oh, that's awkward. Anyway. Alright, so let's kind of get into some tutorials. Now, the issue is once I go into tutorials, I can't see your comments because I will no longer be looking at the screen. So what you guys are going to have to do is tweet, because I have my phone here and I can go on Twitter. So you guys are going to have to tweet your comments to at MCNGFX using the hashtag GFXTUTS. Alright? And I'm going to go through there and we're going to go see. So make sure you guys do that. I'm not going to be able to see all your comments through here. So, here we go. It's going away. It's going away. It's sliding down. Oh, now you guys see my microphone. Alright, and... Alright. Let's go Photoshop. Here we go. Oh, and perfect example here. I have my launch week kind of thing here. And this was the graphics that I made for launch week. I actually made these the night before launch week. So it actually is kind of funny. But I'm going to go ahead and start going through some tweets here and see. Nova, could you check out my channel? I'll favorite that tweet. Channel on the Wednesday live stream. There is actually no live stream on Wednesday. So don't think that that is a surprise, because it is not. I'd really like to see some text key. Oh, I want to show you guys. So I have my hard drive here, don't I? Yes. So I was the director of my high school broadcast program, and I made an intro for them, and it's called Hoya Vision. If you guys want to Google it and look up some of the episodes, it's actually kind of cool. And I wasn't director of the crew that I'm going to show you. I was director the next semester for Harrison Today. So all you guys are going to know what high school I went to, but that doesn't really matter because I don't go there anymore, so I don't really care. But let me go ahead and launch my hard drive here. Oh yeah, I know I have so much stuff on my desktop. Don't even go there. It's so unorganized. Look at this. Oh, that's that. Look, I mean, just look at this. It's just, oh, I hate it. It's so awful. All right, so Will/Zelo, and Zelo was my other alias, by the way, just as a little thing. The video stream is slightly lagging. The commentary and voice. Sorry about that. It works. I got 7 billion the other day. Thank you, free GFX. You're 100% right there. All right. Let's go Hoya. I'll just search Hoya Vision, and I might do a tutorial on how to do this actually. All Hoya Vision stuff 2013. Halloween background. Let's see. That's not all my Hoya Vision stuff. That's like not even a quarter of it. Archive, sync it to my Hoya Vision. Oh, this was a cool little thing I did as well, right here. This is what I did. Realistic fire effect. It was for our Halloween episode, and that was really cool. I do play Minecraft occasionally, only when I'm like really bored or I just need something to take my mind off it. And one thing that I want to suggest to you guys is when I have like a project that I get stuck on and get like a little bit of creator's block, like say, like McGann, who works at Freedom. He's one of the like highest ranked managers there, and he asked me to do a banner for one of his friends. This was a specific example. So he asked me to do a banner for himself, and I like worked on it, and I was like, man, I cannot figure out how to get this. And if you go to youtube.com/McGann, you can see it. But anyway, so I couldn't understand. Like I was like, man, I need to kind of rethink. So I took my mind off it. I legit played Minecraft for 30 minutes, got back into it, and I was totally restored. Like my creativity was back, and I could focus on it. But I also recommend, like, I go on runs personally, runs or walks to kind of clear my mind up. It's just. I mean, that's stuff that you can do to kind of, just get your mind off it and, like, kind of get back into it. And I also made the logo, too, for Hoya Vision Green Crew. It's Hoya Vision, the H, Green Crew banner. And that's the Twitter. If you guys want to go follow them on Twitter and Instagram, go ahead and do that. I think there's an old picture of me on there when I was kind of fat, so don't judge. Hoya Vision Halloween episode intro. The Halloween intro wasn't... Yeah, the Halloween intro wasn't that good. But I just want to find the regular intro. That's the one I want to show you guys, because that one was really cool. And it took me a while to like keyframe it all. Hoya Vision, Green Crew. Oh, that's when I uploaded a lot of stuff to my server for them. And if you hashtag Freedom Family want abstract banners and minimal logos, would be would be perfect. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top, only because I love cherries. And yes, I use Views to download them. Views, I actually used to use Views before I had a job to start getting music, and I mean I pay for all my own music now. I prefer CDs because my Jeep doesn't have I haven't paid to get like a sound system in it yet. That's my next thing I'm buying on it, but it only takes CDs. Like I can't plug my phone up to it, so I'll go and I'll buy like Brantley Gilbert's new CD, the deluxe version, which has I can't think of the name now. It's track 12 on there, or is it track 12? I think it's track 13. Track 12 is another really good song, but track 13 is Put Me in Cuffs, something like that. But it's such a good song. I love country music, and don't hate because I know you won't. Trolix Gamer, my Twitter, and by the way, it's Will with 2 L's. It's short for that, but My Twitter is at Life of a Will with 2 L's, Life of a WILL, and that's mine. But let's see here. Graphics, intro titles. Oh, do I morning crew? Okay, so this is the individual like parts. Let's see. My hard drive gets slow sometimes and won't load anything. But oh gosh, that's awesome. A Kid vs. Food was awesome too. We took a lot of stuff like that, and that was Cinema 4D. Like I did this in like 30 seconds and kind of just messed around with it. And that's my buddy Chris Kidd. I hope he doesn't care that I showed him on a stream. Oh, my phone just locked, so I can't look at Twitter. Dang it. Intro titles. That was with ScreenFlow. That was a bad intro. That was bad. We're not even gonna go into that one. That was awful. Elements. Well, that's the bug, and then this right here is when I was rotating some text. Does anyone know what happened to Ollie? From what I heard, Ollie just didn't have time for GFX anymore, or to run the channel anymore. Like he had school or something. Something was like in the way of him running it or giving it his all. And so, but when I came, he was not there. So I honestly I have no idea what happened to him. See, when can we actually see some tutorials? Let's get into some tutorials right now and go into. So what I've accumulated is you guys want to know how to do intros, banners, thumbnails, motion graphics, live stream overlays, GIF banners, logo, abstract banners, and general tips and tricks. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to make a list of the ones that I want to do for this episode of graphics or of Tuesday's tutorials. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do live stream banners or live stream overlays. Now we are talking competitive like Call of Duty or like video game kind of stuff, so that's what we're gonna go for, or that's what I think of anyway. If you guys think something different, tweet it at MCNGFX. And so we have live stream overlays. Let's do a logo because I want to get into. I want to actually show you guys. I want to visually show you guys what I meant in that one tutorial today, which I hope all you liked. It got a lot of dislikes. And I assume that's people who either like, generally disliked the video or they didn't actually listen to the whole thing. They just saw that it was like a one picture and they decided to dislike it. But, I mean, it doesn't bother me. So let's go in abstract banner. And let's throw GIF banner. I'll show you just general, though. I'm not going to show you like in-depth GIFs. Banner. And then general tips and tricks to finish it off. All right, does that sound good to you guys? So we have the order that we're going to do the, and I'm going to go to the comments for this too. The order that we're going to go into the tutorials is live stream overlays, logo, abstract banner, GIF banners, and then some general tips and tricks to help you guys simplify your thing. So let's see. What do you do? What do you do to me your channel art good? What do I do to make your channel art good? I'll get into that when we talk to the abstract banners. But channel art is it's in the eye of the beholder. It's basically channel art's only good to the person who actually thinks it's good. And so. All right, so let's go and let me close some of this.
Demonstration of
right.
Wirecast.
I don't need that. What is this? Okay, I don't need that. Let's save this. I'm gonna move my mic, so if the audio messes up, let me know. This is GFX. Let's do launch week branding. Alright, and this is, I think this is the header.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And avatar. By the way, that's not all my GFX stuff. Most of my GFX stuff is saved to the desktop. And, save to launch week branding. Banner. And now I can't see your comments, so if you guys want to communicate, tweet at me. I'll try and check Twitter as much as I can. I want to also, get into the tutorial. Alright, so let's go overlay graphics. So let's think, alright? So we're brainstorming here. This is your little brainstorm session before you, design something. So let's think. I am creating a overlay banner for, let's do it for this show, you know? Let's say we're doing it for Tuesday's tutorials. Well, now let's think, you know, Tuesday's tutorials, now we're teaching people, right? So it's educational. That's something you could throw in there. But I think when you go for kind of flair, or when you go for like tutorials, or you're going for like a stream like about graphics, you want it to be cool. And so, you know, let's just jump right into it. So it's new, 1280 by 720, and I always do between 200 and 300 DPI, just so, you know, when you do shapes and stuff like that, it's easier to throw it into Illustrator and vectorize it. And we'll go toots overlay. And I have no idea how this is going to turn out, so we'll just see. And a lot of it goes, like, when I make something, it takes me a few hours. Like, it's not something I can do overnight, or not. It is something I can do overnight, but it's not something I can do in like 30 minutes to an hour. So it's not going to be like amazing, like, oh gosh, graphics awesomeness, graphics love, graphics life. You know, it's not stuff like that, but it'll give you guys like a rough idea on what goes through my head as I make something. And sorry, just getting some water. Your voice gets dry after you talk to yourself. For how long is the stream been going on for? About 40 minutes. I do like the color stream of your banner. Thank you. I got Photoshop. I went way back in the live stream. All right, and honest rating will. All right, so let's see. So we're making a banner. So let's first go ahead and do that. Oh, by the way, the shortcut for that, by the way, is Option Delete. And if you hit like X, Option Delete, and then if you go Control Delete, or is it Command? Command Delete does the background layer. Option on Mac, which is Alt on PC, does foreground. And so you can just do Option or Alt Delete for foreground, Command or Windows button Delete for. Or I think that's what it is, Windows button. All right, so we just have something that we can compare. So let's say we're doing it for this show. So let's match the color scheme for this show, you know, or for the launch week anyway. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the color scheme around. So you know, I like the banner that we have. You know, like with the logo here, we have a banner. So let's kind of, you know, let's do that. So let's take let's go. If you go View, New Guide, 50%, Enter, it'll mark it perfectly. And then do it for the horizontal as well. And that's how I always do my guides. Every time I open up a new document, that's the first thing I do, besides put the background on. All right, and so then you want to kind of go here. Let's just map it out. You know, we want it to advertise and kind of, you know, get our point across. And then what we want to do is, I'm going to make this, I'm not going to do the cut off edges like in here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do more of a, I'll show you. Kind of where it kind of goes off. And now what I always do is always darken the color a little bit. Like, we're gonna put it back to the normal color, but always darken it just to tell the difference. There we go. And then move it around. There we go. And then if you want to hit Command J, or whatever the equivalent PC equivalent to Command is, J, to duplicate the layer. And then if you hold Alt on your keyboard, and if I might be going too fast, guys, please let me know if I am. But don't be trying to recreate this as I do it. Kind of, you know, go.
Of Wirecast.
All right, so if you hold Alt or Option, and you can drag the center of the shape, and then kind of line it up with the center, and then right click and hit Flip Horizontal, and then always select them and hit Command T to make sure it's like lined up perfectly. All right, and then let's put these back to the same colors they were before, and then you want to add a stroke to this shape layer and make sure it's on the outside like that is, and make it the same color as the background, and then that's, you know, too bulky, so we want to go maybe about, I mean, we're going to want at least half that. I'm thinking 2, but let's go 3 just to see. Yeah, we want to go 2. There we go. And then that kind of, you know, it shows that there's a banner there. And so now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and grab our GFX logo. Which the GFX, it's not a logo, by the way. This is not the GFX logo. We'll get into that Wednesday. There's another hint to you guys. Most of you guys might know what it is, but Wednesday's hint video, logo, think of that, all right? And so now we're going to go ahead and throw on the good old text.
Of Wirecast.
GFX. And this font, by the way, is Habanera. If you go to mlgfx.com/GFX in all caps, you can download our branding pack, and you can get the text there. And so now let's just shrink this a little bit and drag it down. Because GFX, it's the main thing, so we want it to be in the center, front and center. And then we're going to right click, convert to shape, and bring that up a little bit.
This is a demonstration
and there we go. Let's make that a
Wirecast.
bit smaller, actually. And yeah, that looks good. And then I went ahead and spent like a couple, I don't even know how long I spent, but I went and made sure that all the proportions for the cutout for like this, I'm not sure if it was this specific one, but when I originally made the like GFX tuts kind of thing, or the I support the GFX community, I went through and made sure, and I made shape. I actually made the shape of it. So if I go to my custom shapes, which if you on your keyboard, it'll go to your shapes and then hit Shift U to scroll through them. So let's go to our custom shapes here, and then it's this triangle right here, and then let's make this, and then it's perfect to like the size, and then I just gotta line it up, and then kind of even it out. There we go, and then Command J to duplicate, and then flip vertically. And I'm actually not even using my mouse, I'm using my trackpad, which mouses are easier. I just get so into it that I'm like leaned up. Alright, and then move that down a little bit.
This is a demonstration.
Alright, so there we go. We got our cool little thing. And I don't know if this will look good, but the part of graphic design is experimenting. So let's go ahead and try here, and let's select this half from this. And let's go ahead and get a dark colored brush. And let's shrink the size down a little bit. It's a little bit too big. There we go. And then let's just darken it up a little bit. There we go. And then let's.
This is a demonstration.
It looks kind of cool. Not like super MLGFX fancy. That's a ad sponsor for my own business too. Not super MLGFX fancy, but it'll do. All right, and then we want to go ahead and select the rounded, or I think it's just rectangle here. Right click, select inverse, delete, and then on these shapes here, and then we can just delete those. Alright, so there we go. So now, that adds a little cool effect to it. I think it needs to be a little bit softer. So the opacity about 20. And then on the X, let's delete it. There we go. There you go. That's kind of cool. It's not like, oh, it has to be there. It's kind of cool. Just something there. Let's see here. It is very annoying. What is very annoying? I want to know. Viva is the software he is using. No, it is not. Viva is... I don't even know what Viva is. Where is the British guy? The British guy is Ollie, and he no longer works with MLGFX. So, I'm sorry about that. Alright, and you guys are just kind of talking there, so that's good. Alright, so I'm going to kind of go through Twitter here and see. First Tuesday tutorial. Thank you, SmartScope98, for tweeting us out. And all the people who like the channel, or like the video, and it sends us a tweet, we will retweet it. And thanks for all the portfolios. I dig it. I dig it. Check out my channel. Here's I'm Sith, or at Smith, or Synth Edits. Yo, I'm from Germany, 15 in Germany. We can't watch your stream, can't write comments, so what do you think of my logo /PB? Well, I'm sorry you can't watch the stream in Germany. I'm not sure why, but I think your logo looks absolutely pretty sweet. I think you need to go refine the edges, make it a vector file, and then add the same effects, and you won't have that like fuzziness. And but yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I dig it.
This is a
like the video, retweet. Let's see here. Hashtag 7 bill subs OBV. Retweet, retweet, and retweet, and retweet, retweet, favorite. Hey dude, can you help with getting free editing software? Skype me. Retweet. Showing us a little extra details to banners. Really just going through the best thing that I can talk about for like details, it's all about time. The more time you put into it, the better it's gonna look. That's just some people can get a banner done in an hour, but if they spend another hour critiquing and going on over every fine detail, it'd be even better of a banner. So I mean that's just me ranting about that kind of stuff. But could you please do a little extra detail? Yeah, I see that you wrote that twice. Thank you. Hashtag gfxzelo. What if you got me? What if you get me and some others to do channel design reviews once / twice a week? That's exactly what I was thinking about. We'll talk about it on the podcast. I think. By the way, I sacrificed GFX, or at iFreeGFX. He's going to be in the podcast with us, or with me, and another couple people from the actual design team on for Freedom. Not GFX, this isn't a team, but the people who design, who do all the free graphics for partners, which we're about to have to we're open to applications. I should say that. We need to get some people who are actually willing to do the free graphics. So we'll do that. How do you keep motivated, and how do you stay creative? Motivation kind of goes with, partly it's got to say success motivates you. I'd be lying if I said, when I was offered the position here, that I wasn't motivated to do a lot of cool stuff with it. But success drives motivation, but define your own success. Success could be landing a good job like I have, or success could be getting better than you were. Success is defined in multiple ways. So just find what you like, and and the cool part about it is once you just do what you like to do. Don't do what you think people want to see, because then you're gonna blend in. If you do what you actually like doing, then you will. You'll be happier. You'll enjoy making content more because it's what you like to do and it's what you like. You make something that you like to see. Don't seek the approval of others. That's the biggest tip I have towards anyone. Never seek the approval of others, because when they don't give you that, you will feel destroyed, and it kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth for the rest of the day. And so don't seek the approval of others. But that's a good question. That's at JP Taylor forever, EVA. What is the best way to save a project? File, save as. That's the best way to save a project. But to save it for YouTube and stuff, save for web, and then you go PNG 24. That's the most high quality. That's the highest quality that I know. And then if it doesn't work on there, just go JPEG, and then quality, just lower that until it's the size that you need. But I haven't had issues with size in a long time, so I'll go in favor of that. Tuesday, thank you for shouting us out, Ken Gaming, which is Kenna_1. Guide is great for doing guidelines. I don't understand what you're trying to say with that, but I appreciate the tweet. Let's see here. I'm saying, what do you think of my logo, YouTube banner, Twitter header? I'll get into that later, Kyle Pokemon. And yeah. Really appreciate you. I like my logo. Last pronunciation was right. Alright. And now I can watch your stream. Download the software to unlock. Awesome, synth. But okay, so now back to the tutorial. I want a little tweets. But let's see here. So let's see what else we could do with this banner. I think I'm going to actually reverse it. And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to flip the colors around. Mentioned by SmartScope. If you do what you actually like doing, you will be happier. Quote Will. Oh, thank you, dude. I love that. I love that you quoted me in that. That's funny. But it's true. If you do what you enjoy doing, you'll be happier, because you don't seek the approval of others, because you're never going to get their approval. That's just the truth. It sucks that that's the truth, but it is. So let's go dark on white. Kind of flip, and I like that he quoted me on that, actually. That's kind of cool. I really do like that, Alright, and then text color is actually a shape. So, boom. Alright, so now we're at this exact same place that we just were, but the colors are a little bit flipped. And, everyone pronounces my last name as Pokemon. It's how you have your name in there, Kyle Pokemon. Alright, so let's see, what can we do with this to, make it cool? I think I am going to actually kind of alter. So this is how, in Illustrator, if you were to do this, you'd be using the Pathfinder tool. But in Photoshop, you're using the pen tool. And what you want to do is you want to select this and go subtract from shape. And then boom, boom, boom. Kind of cut that part out. And then go into Command-T. Hold on. Actually, reverse. Scratch that, alright? Do Command-T first. Nope. Delete the shape. Not the shape, but alright, are we good? Nope. Undo, undo, undo. Alright, there we go. Alright. So go and grab this layer. Why is it doing that still? I don't understand why. Oh, I'm stupid. It's because of it's still accurate. It's because of the stroke. So what you want to do is you want to go and find the medium point and then do the edges of the shape itself. Alright. By the way, I always like second guess myself as I do stuff, like especially with spelling. Like I always like I'll spell something correctly and then I'll rewrite it because I don't think I spelled it correctly. I'm really awful about that. So if I like do something, delete it, and then redo it, that's why. So and then you want to make another guide to like where you want it to be. So say like right here. And then I always do a 45-degree angle. If you hold shift, it'll do 45. So now what we do is we go ahead and we subtract from shape, cut that out, and then we do here, then hold shift and it'll do a direct 45. Why did it do that now we gotta figure out why that happened. It's because I wasn't selected on the layer. It made a new shape, that's why. No biggie, we're back. Alright, so boom to boom. And there you go. And that is how you make a banner just like so. And then we're going to go and delete this. And then we'll go ahead and duplicate that. Command H, get the guides. Command T, Alt, drag to the center. As close to the center as you can. Flip horizontally. Boom. Alright, so now we're equal on both sides and in business. Also, guys, I want to say the best way to talk to me while I'm doing the portfolio or while I'm doing the tutorial is to tweet at me at MCNGFX. I'll write it in this corner so you guys can, get the correct spelling. It's pretty simple though. At MCNGFX. And a lot of people ask why we switch from at GFXMCN to MCNGFX. It's because no one can remember the password and no one can get in contact with Ollie to get the password. Like he hasn't responded to anyone's Skype messages. Like I've messaged him, or I've added him. He hasn't even added me. I've tried adding him. Anthony's tried messaging him. Lucas has tried messaging him, and he I think he's like gone or something. I don't know. But so we can't get the password, so we switched. I mean, the name doesn't really matter because the new Twitter has more followers anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But there's the Twitter. Sorry, I'm taking a water break. My throat's getting a little dry. That's what happens when you talk a lot. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go and check the chat and see what we got going on here. Most of you Freedom partners or not, Freedom is a great network. The Bob John, I'm going to ask George for XSplit. I'm going to go ahead and message him after this. Si Senor, that is a great song by, I believe, Kenny Chesney, I think. I'm a big country guy, so if you guys like country, Si Senor, check it out. He did not know what to use, so we probably going to use OBS. I'm not sure what you mean by OBS. Torrent Wirecast, please. How'd you get youtube.com/GFX? I'm not going to torrent Wirecast because there's no need to. Freedom definitely has the money where they could, get it if we really needed it. And how did I get youtube.com/GFX? I'm a manager of it for Freedom. So I don't actually, it's not my channel, like I don't own it. And it's really just a redirect. The actual channel name's GFXMCN, but youtube.com/GFX redirects to that. So, Major League Graphics, my new favorite site. Thank you so much, JP Taylor for EVA. MLGFX.com if you want to go to the same thing. And, that's my actual business. Like Major League Graphics LLC is my actual sports marketing firm that I own personally. So, I'm getting some water here, but let's go into this now. All right, so now we have our little thing, and live stream overlay, so we can go follow. I mean, this is just where you can just kind of play around with it, see what works, what doesn't. But this is what you can do for pretty much everything, So follow us on Twitter.
Of Wirecast.
And then it just goes to whatever you think of. Like one thing that people always like want to be spoon-fed how to do stuff. Really, just do whatever you think looks good, and that's all you got to do. And then, follow, but you don't need me to show you how to do something to do it. You can, I'm seeing GFX. So if you want to follow MLGFX on Twitter too, it's at MLGFX. But I mean, that's only if you want to. I'm not trying to, shout out my own business. I really only do it for side projects too. Like Freedom's my full-time gig, and then I switch around. But let's see, that's about right. I'm not gonna go for exact. And I just think of adding a line because it kind of defines it, and that's kind of boom. And the points are probably pretty big, so let's get 2. That's perfect. Follow us on Twitter, and let's space that out a little bit more. We want the spacing to be pretty accurate.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Oh, that's up there. My bad. That's this one. Alright, there you go. And then up. Oh, I forgot to grab the shape. That's kind of important. And let's kind of put it over here. Alright, I dig that. That looks pretty good. Alright, and then let's put a subscribe thing over here. So let's group that together, which Command G groups, if you didn't know. And then we'll do Twitter. And we'll do this as the banner.
Of Wirecast.
I always group things, by the way. And when I make, I've been trying to sell stuff on Envato. And, when you make those, you just label it, different colors. And you put a meaning of what the colors mean. And it's that's whatever, but. Then let's go new layer, and let's go over here and go subscribe only if you're cool. Alright, and then let's drop that. And so this is, by the way, one of my favorite things to use, and it's the character tool set. And if you don't know where it is, you can go window and then character. I use this. This is probably one of my most used tools when I do text and typography. It really is. So I just scale that down a little bit. Let me use my mouse for this. Let's go boom, 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 boom. And then you want to, this right here is the separation, like how deep it is from the text. And so, alright, let's get rid of that 0.1 and see if that makes a difference.
Demonstration of Wirecast.
Alright, so let's go 3.5, 3.4, 3.3, 3.34. There we go. That's perfect. 3.34. Alright. Subscribe only if you're cool. And then let's add a little, okay, let's go. I'm going to flip this around for here, but I'll change it. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's do a circle. And then we'll shift.
This is a demonstration
of
Wirecast.
square. And then we'll go 50%. Gotta leave for a while, but check out my portfolio and YouTube channel. Okay, 23 Funky Man. Hope to see you in the one of the next streams. Thank you for watching. It's fun and interacting with everyone. But go ahead and if you go here and you hold shift, and then just try and line it up the best you can on the edge. There. And remember, you can always go back and edit it if it's not right. Like, see how it's not right? If you just go up 1 pixel to the right 1 pixel, boom, there you go. Alright, and then let's merge those 2 layers. Let's go U. Let's make that white with a brown border. Uh-oh. Look at that. It's not that big of an issue, so I'm not going to fix it because, look, now it's, virtually gone. But, in a sense, if it was client work, you definitely want to go through and try and, fix those. But let's go here, and let's add a little, let's see, new layer.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
We'll go GFX exclamation point. Or we'll do /GFX. /GFX. And then let's take that off. Alright, boom. Boom, we're now in business /GFX. Boom. Alright. There we go. And that's just some to be honest, I would use this for a stream like this. But it's just one of those things where you just got to go to what does a stream mean? Meaning is everything in graphic design. You can relate anything to what does it mean? What's the purpose? What story are you trying to tell? And so the meaning of the why, the why. Whenever I make something, I always say, why am I making this? Why does this person want me to make it? Why does this represent them? How does this represent them? You know, and those are questions you have to ask yourself when designing. And so, you know, why would I use this? For one, it matches the branding of the channel already. Two, it looks cool. You know, it accurately describes, you know, subscribe/GFX. Only if you're cool, you know, because we only want cool people here. So if you're subscribed, you're cool, because you can't subscribe if you're not cool. So if you guys are able to subscribe, you're cool. So just know that. More water. But yeah. So I mean, banners, overlays, things. It's all just, you know, go for it. What exactly is he making at the moment? This was a live stream overlay banner. Can you make it so that the sound isn't just the left side of the headset? I can try. Not exactly sure how to do that. But oh yeah, it is only going on the left. I can see it, barely on the right. That's this right here. Let's go settings. Audio. Yeah.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
I don't really know what it is right now. Full screen view side by side, two together stacked, angle in. Side by side? Oh, that just goes to that. That doesn't even do anything. Master audio. Master, let's go to layer.
This is a demonstration
Master
of
layer 1,
Wirecast.
2. I like how there's like a giant Wirecast thing on everything. That's probably awful. It probably looks so bad. I don't know how to fix it. I'll try and fix it for the next stream, guys. But for right now, I don't know why it's not working. That mic, though. Like I told you guys, like at the beginning, like this isn't gonna be perfect. You know, this stream isn't like amazing at first, but once we get into it, once we, you know, actually figure out how to do everything, it definitely will. And another question asking about what happened to Ollie. I think him and the new host would be great hosts together. Ollie, he kind of, I mean, I've never talked to him, so I don't know. But hopefully he will, if he wants to, you know, I'm definitely open to having him, you know, come back and, you know, join the podcast and, you know, help the channel out. I'm 100% for that. But I've never talked to him, so I really don't know him. Let's see here. Add camera will. I'm actually in my basement. I mean, if you guys want to see what I look like, you know, I'll do that. I don't really care. Alright, boom. Oh, nope, that took about... Alright, boom. Built-in eyesight video. What is up, guys? It is Will. This is me. Yeah. This is what I look like. If you guys saw the tweet earlier, then you guys know what I look like. And sorry for the background. Like, I'm in my basement right now, so that my internet's, like, really good. Because in my room, it's not really good. But we'll go back to the desktop now. It's not like you guys haven't seen me. You guys saw me in that other video, so... hey, DatXGamer. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you, GFX. My mom also says I'm cool. There you go, Maddie. You are cool. I promise you. Let's see here. Will, what are you making? As people were asking, it was a live stream overlay banner that you could just do. It was kind of just something. Novo, I hope you come back, dude. I'm only planning on streaming for another, like, maybe 30 minutes. Right around there. Don't want this to be, like, too long. Hate to be that person, Will, but you're... Oh, you did get me. I'm a grammar Nazi when it comes to that too. I really am. So I'm surprised that I didn't even catch that. Wow, that's bad. I apologize for that right there. That is, I mean, I should be fired for that. I'm not even kidding. All right, so only if you are cool.
This is a demonstration
right,
of
let's try and
Wirecast.
drop that then. Maybe 4. Nope, it's gonna be 4.3. I bet you're Adam, too. You probably are Adam. Adam does that. He's the biggest grammar Nazi. Adam, he's the manager of Geek, youtube.com/geek. But, oh, Gollum, good. Did I do something else? No, I didn't. All right, good. I want to make sure. It's Will's job. Will, do you get paid by Freedom to be the manager of GFX? It is a job. I don't want to go into specifics because some people, I hate talking about money. It's not something I enjoy talking. I enjoy talking about. It's something that I feel really awkward talking about. But it is a job, and I did quit my previous employment at a drugstore to work for Freedom. So yes, it is a job. Let's see. Is the live stream AFK picture he is making? This is not the AFK picture. I'm not trying to make an AFK picture. This is just, a cool little live stream overlay graphic that I was, just attempting with, experimenting. I mean, that's what it's about. You just experiment. And one thing I recommend to you all guys is you don't have to have a project to work in Photoshop. You can work for Photoshop, or you can, make comments in Photoshop and do stuff without having a specific project to do. And he's so cute. Thank you, Krypton Graphics. I really appreciate that. Guys, I'm back, and you're now officially on my channel. Top secret basement confirmed. I think you tried to spell Illuminati too, like Illuminati basement confirmed. That's awesome. Make me a logo, please. Why is there sound only 1 year? We don't know. I tried fixing it, didn't work. I'm out there. Welcome back. Welcome. Can you look at my channel? First time using Cinema 4D. I will look at it later. Subscribe. You got it. Easy Gamer. Hey, I Sacrifice. You get to subscribe for saying that because I Sacrifice is a cool dude. My name is Adam too. Really? I did not know that. Nice to meet you, Adam. Blade Runner. Subscribe. I thought I already subscribed to you. Oops. What happened? Subscribe. We got some more stuff on Twitter, so let's go to Twitter and see. We have 8 notifications on here. How can you create those professional commuter? How you can? I just completely destroyed the pronunciation of that. Let's see here. What exactly is your MLGFX link? It is mlgfx.com for synth. I gotta leave for a while, but check out my profile on YouTube. That's Kyle. Just because it's about 11 p.m. I have school tomorrow. Will the stream go up as an upload? Because I want to see the logo part. Yes, the stream will go up as a upload. We'll have to add the logo part. I guess will come next. And what happened to Ollie J? I think we'll be good. Host together. I'm gonna tag that with Ollie at Ollie JT. Tweet. All right. And thank you for follow. All right, so let's get into logos. Who wants to get into logos? Tweet hashtag. Okay, if we can get 15 tweets to hashtag at MCNGFX, hashtag GFXTUTS, hashtag logos, I'll do logos. I'll get into the logos part. But you gotta tweet that first, all right? I want to see 15 of them. And why is there a Wirecast watermark? This is the first time I opened Wirecast, and so I didn't know that they were different. Because before Wirecast had to, it was just free and anyone could use it, and it was awesome. It was the best live stream program I've ever used. And then you had to pay for it now, and so that's why. And that gamer, you get a sub just because there is a sub for you. All right. And that gamer, I like your GIF banner there. Alright, so, but yeah, I mean, it just goes with, just being creative, and, there's nothing really that, it's just whatever comes to your mind. Like, don't think, oh, I gotta think a certain way. Just whatever comes to your mind, do it. And if it doesn't work, hey, you can always delete it. There's always the undo button. It's right. If you don't know where the undo button is, it's edit, undo, or step backward. And, hashtag logos, there we go. We got our first mention. And we're gonna I'm gonna retweet all the people who tweeted, so make sure you yeah, alright. I wanna, by the way, the basement that I'm in right now, I wanna turn into a studio to do live streams and to do this kind of cool stuff. I think that'd be really cool. And since I'm gonna be going to school, I'm gonna have another year here. I think it's definitely what logo what are the logos based on? Gaming, vlogs, etc. We'll get into that. I want it now. Hashtag logos. All right, so we're at 3. We need 12 more tweets, guys. 12 more. And then we get into it. Best 50 seconds of me life. Ha ha ha. I'm glad that's the best moments of your life, Dylan. You know, that's awesome to me. All right, and I like your icon. Thank you, Smart Scope 98, and sub to your faceless. Can you be fancy enough to put your mouse on my name to see the YouTube banner and rate it? All right, fancy enough. I didn't see it long enough, dude. Hold on. Subscribe. I didn't see it long enough. I can't rate it right now. We'll rate it later for sure. Maybe. No, not for sure. Not for sure. I take that back. Can you guys make watermarks or not? Watermarks are the easiest things to make, to be honest. Nice. Will be worth it.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
And see, guys, we've only had 1, 2, 3 tweets. Come on. Don't you guys want to see logos? Wait, how many people are in here first? I mean, we have 27 people watching. I know all 27 of you guys have a Twitter. Oh, we just got sent a message. Let's see what it says. Plays for me on the channel. I made a decent comeback. Alright.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Hello. I feel like I've been talking to myself for the past hour, or past hour and a half. I guess I'm gonna have to go do another tutorial. We won't do logos right now because we're not getting all the tweets in. What are the places to get esports jersey templates? Apex, if you go to his store, I think it's I can't remember. He has a store where you can buy like a template for like $5. There may or may not be a free download link somewhere that you can get it. Hashtag logos. Pandas are amazing. Pandas are amazing. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Pandas are one of my favorite animals. My favorite animal is a penguin, by the way, just so you guys know. Hashtag lose. Does that count if I do it more than once? It does not count, Smart Scope. We need 15 unique people, and right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, and we need 15, so we need
this is a
11 more
of Wirecast.
And we'll get into the logos. But I guess, so instead of doing logos, because we'll skip that, we will do a GIF banner. So let's go to the GFX banner that I made for launch week. Documents. GFX. We'll go to launch week branding, and we will load up the banner. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying on YouTube.
This is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Well, FK, make a Twitter. Make one. Do you guys think it'll be worth creating a separate channel for GFX? I mean, besides your own personal channel, I think is what you're saying. No, just make your content on your own channel. If you make another channel, it's going to start at 0 again. Do you really want to start at 0 again when you're at 816 subscribers? I'll retweet it 15 times. Nah. Do a website design. Ooh, website design tutorial. That's a good one. Thank you, EDZ Gaming. If I was thinking about making a video like that, so I'll definitely have to make a website design and that was by EDZ Gaming. EDZG. All right. And I just refreshed my Twitter stream, and oh, we got one more, so we have 10. Please tweet hashtag logos for me. Yeah, there you go. So we need 10 more right here. Oh, no, actually, yeah, 10. So we need 10 more. Scratch that up. 10. All right. I am back. There you go, Nova. How to make an animation banner. All right, so let's make this banner move a little bit. So what we have, we have a lot of the cool like little shapes and all that little cool stuff, and that's all right here in all these shapes. So we can just grab one. And so what you want to do is you want to go Window, and this is in Photoshop CC, by the way. So if we go Window and then we hit animation. It was animation. Now it's timeline. Yeah, there you go. It used to be animation. Now it's timeline. So now let's go and delete these frames. I don't think that'll. Nope, that affected it. What? No. Back. All right. I don't know what all this is. So we'll go ahead. What's going on here? All right. We'll just start over. Pretend like that didn't happen, everybody, please. All right. Thank you. And boom. All Alright, so now we're back to business here. And delete all those bad layers. And now, okay, so now we're at the big one. So now let's go a new layer. And then one thing is you want to duplicate these every time, because if you move the same one, it'll just affect it on all of them. So now, we're going to affect this one, this layer right here. And so, boom. And now let's grab this, and it'll go. Oh, that's one of the lines. All right, let's not move one of the lines. I'm not sure. I didn't label these, so I'm not sure. So we'll move this line set over here. We'll move. This is probably. Alright, we'll move that over here.
Of Wirecast.
And we'll move that over here. And we'll move that over here. And that there. And that there. And then that there. And then that there. Alright, and then we'll make a new layer. And so we go from first layer to that layer. Now we're going over here. Now this looks a little blank, so we're going to have to fill that back up. So
this is a demonstration of Wirecast.
Over here. And we'll move this over here. And we'll move this here. And we'll move the lightning bolt over there. And we'll move the launch week to over here. And then we'll move... Nope, we're not going to move that entire shape. That's not what we're going to do. Let's actually take the launch week and the actual GFX layer and move those down a little bit. Alright. And then I'll move some lines over here. I mean, this is just really a simple banner. Like, it wasn't like too complex of a project. I'll put that there. And I'll move these boxes over here. And move all this cool stuff over there. Alright, so now we have 3 layers, and then we'll just make a new layer, and then we'll convert it back to the original. Boom, boom. Alright, and now when we hit play, boom, boom, boom. And I mean that really is all it is, and it's just how detailed you want to get into it, how you want everything to move and look into it. And so it really just goes to what you want, but that's how you do it. You just make new layers, edit it, make another layer, edit it, make another layer, edit it. And so that that is all there is to it.
Of Wirecast.
And I think so. Let's see how many tweets we have for hashtag GFX here. We still have we only have 5 tweets that only 5 people in this stream want to see logos. Epic banner EDZ. EDZ, yeah, it's awesome. Easy, your logo is amazing. Banner is okay. Alright. Would you say $5 is overpriced for my work? Overpriced? Ask me. I'm not sure if I wasted my money. Is it a logo? Is it? Just hope you're not. So, I think what we're gonna do is I think I might actually wrap up this tutorial. Let's see how long it's been going on. It's been about 2 hours. I know a lot of it was like talking and figuring everything out, but I mean just getting ready for next week. We'll have more. It was an hour and a half, which is a pretty decent stream for a first one. And so what I think we're gonna do is I think I'm gonna make a separate video for a specific logo. And we're going to get back into more tutorials coming up in the next week, which would be about Tuesday of next week, so 7 days from today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first stream, and I hope it was worth your time. And I hope you guys are going to come back and watch more. And stay tuned for tomorrow's surprise C thing that involves a logo. And if you go watch the how to make a concept logo, there is a hint in that as well, so make sure you guys go check that out. And yes, my name is William. You guys can follow me on Twitter at lifeofawill, life of a and then WILL. You can also follow the or GFX Twitter and overlay for social media, or we're gonna get into that. Like I said, the first stream is not the best. But I definitely learned a lot through this experience. Definitely know what we're going to do to better it in the future for you guys.
This is
And
a demonstration of
so
Wirecast.
yes, so those are social media: MCN, GFX, and Life of a Will. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll try and get into a web design tutorial. I have a lot of stuff that I know you guys want to see, and I know what's going to happen. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Will, and I think this is how I sign it off, is in here. And all right, see you guys. Peace.